Yo, what's up? What's up, world? It's your boy Banya Chroma Jr. And I just want to thank God that we made it to another weekend. Thank God we made it through another week. And hopefully you're staying safe out there. With that being said, today is Weekend Warning, episode 14. And today's message is, are you living on the edge? Are you a broken person? Today, I want to tackle depression and discuss suicide prevention. You know, there are a lot of people right now that feel depressed and suicidal. In fact, even the best of us, we all have bad days where, that thought of throwing it all away briefly crosses your mind. You know, me myself, I'm only human. I'm not immune to this, right? No one's superhuman, right? We all have insecurities and we all go through things, right? It's just a part of life. Now, during this current lockdown, should I say, people are suffering alone. Even before this lockdown, people already felt isolated, and this situation is just exacerbating it to the next level. There are a lot of people that you may talk to every day or see on social media that are so deeply depressed, but you would never know it. They might be the most beautiful person or look super successful on the outside, of course, but we all know it's a facade, right? But when the camera turns off, those same people, once they take off their emotional mask, it reveals deep depression. Okay? The most popular people that you may look up to have very low self-esteem. In fact, most people are so insecure and broken that they use social media to validate themselves. They have a deep hole inside of them, and they use social media to fill that void within themselves. Before I move on, if you are feeling suicidal, please get some help. Call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. The number is 1-800-273-8255. Okay? Suicide is never the answer. Okay? Many people think that this could never happen to them, right? But I'm here to tell you that no one is immune to this, okay? Everything could be going great, right? Your world could be perfect. But then all of a sudden, a loved one dies, or you go through a bad breakup, or maybe you just lost your job, etc., right? Nothing is guaranteed in this world, okay? And we're all susceptible to tragedy and the unexpected, okay? Again, these are all very real scenarios that can happen to anybody any day. So if any of you watching this and are currently going through this, or maybe you've just gone through any of these scenarios, just know that I am praying for you, okay? I pray that God will heal you and console you and guide you through this tough time. And also know that you are not alone, okay? In fact, there's millions of people that are depressed, and they might hide it, or they might not even seek help because they think maybe it makes them look weak, or they don't want to seem vulnerable. So trust me, you're not alone. There's millions of people suffering, right? Only difference is most of them are suffering in silence, and hopefully you won't do that. All right. So moving on. If you are depressed and contemplating suicide, here are a few tips that I hope will help bring you out of your situation and hopefully keep you alive. Okay? So, the first thing that you should do if you are depressed or suicidal is number one, get professional help. Go to a therapist, psychiatrist, or a life coach. In certain severe cases, you may actually need medication to regulate you if you have a chemical imbalance, okay? However, you shouldn't just rely on medication alone. It's a temporary fix, I recommend combining your meds with a therapist because, see, a therapist will help you identify the underlying root causes of your depression and even point out what is triggering your suicidal thoughts. You know, it's crazy that in certain communities, therapy and mental health are actually frowned upon. But it's about time that we all start to take mental health more seriously. That was number one. So, number two, reach out to family, friends, and loved ones. You know, despite this lockdown and this current stay-at-home orders, there are still plenty of ways to connect with your loved ones through FaceTime, Zoom, Google Hangouts, WhatsApp, and plenty more video conferencing apps. Okay. Number three, try to rediscover what you love or try something new. Think of things that make you happy. It could be a favorite activity like painting or playing a board game, solving puzzles, etc. It could be anything. Also, try to switch it up. Sometimes simply trying something new or even changing your environment can make a big difference. If you're laying on the couch all day, because that's one sign of depression. You know, someone who just lays in the bed all day or just lays on the couch all day and doesn't want to socialize or be bothered with stepping out or doing anything. If you're one of those people laying on the couch all day, maybe for once just get dressed and maybe go for a walk. Maybe, actually just walk to the end of your driveway, right, and come back. At least that's something. At least you got up and got off that couch, okay? Maybe drive to a place you've never been to before, or maybe walk to a different part of your neighborhood, all while practicing social distancing, of course. Number four, do physical activity. Go for a run, a fast walk, ride a bike, dance, do yoga, or work out. Basically anything that makes you sweat. Strenuous activity releases endorphins in your brain, which is the chemical that makes us feel happy. Number five, stay away from destructive bad habits. Okay? Don't overeat junk food like ice cream, and please stay away from drugs and alcohol. These things, just like medicine, are like a crutch and are only a temporary fix to a deeper problem. It's always better to confront what is triggering your depression in the first place. Last but not least, think about all the blessings you have and all the people who love you. How much would you hurt them if you take your life from them? Think about how many people are depending on you. Don't just live for yourself. Live for those who really love you. And that's pretty much it. So to review, if you are depressed or contemplating suicide, number one, get professional help. Number two, reach out to family, friends, and loved ones. Number three, try to rediscover what you love or try something new. Number four, do physical activity. Number five, stay away from bad, destructive habits. And number six, think about all the blessings you have and all the people who love you. Okay? And that's it. So in closing, I'm going to leave you guys with a quote by Martin Luther King. He said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." Okay? So just take it one day at a time, and no matter what, make sure you're always moving forward. All right? So go ahead and like and share this video, and remember to please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop my next video. All right? So this is your boy, Bandia Coroma Jr. I love you, and I pray that you have a safe, blessed, and corona-free weekend. And I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. All right? Peace.